shut down and see what happens here. Shut the engines off and float. Try to keep it nice and quiet for the whales if we can. Kind of a pretty look at the fog around Champlain Mountain and the area there. So that's the only thing nice I can say about fog. Every once in a while it does make the mountains look nice. Oh, 11 o'clock. Okay, got up ahead of us. Okay, we'll just take one engine up a little bit. Keep them on the left-hand side initially. We can always try to run parallel to the whales. We can never try to go right at them. And a slow, easy movement certainly conducive to good whale watching. They don't get disturbed. We don't disturb. also other techniques called bubble feeding, where whales swim underneath large concentrations of fish. And try to picture this if you can. Imagine a whale 30, 40 feet down underneath the school of fish. There's a shark. Okay, they both are still up. I thought shark sounded. Move up a little bit more and we'll try to get alongside there. Whale down 30, 40 feet. He's got a school of fish above him. And what he does, he starts to blow bubbles through his nostrils. As the bubbles rise to the surface, the animal continues to swim in a circular direction, blowing these bubbles. And as they rise, they create a cylindrical wall of bubbles. And fish won't swim through bubbles, so they really see no escape from right to left. They don't see an escape down because the bubbles are coming up. So they swim up. Here's an argentine. No, they're traveling somewhere. Definitely a travel pattern here. They're kind of heading to where we had a load of whales yesterday, which is where we're going to continue to head in search of other species at some point. We'll spend about 15 minutes with these whales, 20 minutes with these whales, and then we'll try to find some other species or other finbacks. Let me finish this bubble feeding story here. So they've depleted the bubble swim. They've got an 8 to 15 foot diameter of bubbles. Try to picture a large cylindrical wall of bubbles now surrounding these fish. Now, if the fish swim to the surface, the whale comes up vertically through the middle of all this bubble activity. And once he's at the surface, he simply whips his mouth wide open at the surface and consumes all the confused and stunned fish at the surface. This is normally seen with humpback whales. Humpback whales bubble feed, but we don't know how they gather the food. They generally blow tremendous walls of bubbles, and how they in fact end up gathering the food at one point or another is quite a mystery.